TaxWise Online is our cloud-based tax preparation solution for your office. That means that there's nothing to install on your computer because you can access all of your tax returns, your source documents, anytime, anywhere, from any type of device, whether it's a computer, a tablet, or a smartphone, as long as it's connected to the internet. To log into TaxWise Online, you'll open a browser and then enter the TaxWise Online URL. Then you'll enter your client ID, your username, and your password. Choose I'm not a robot and follow any instructions it has, and then click login. From there, TaxWise will open on the dashboard, as you can see here. If you're going to start a new return, you'd click on the new return button. To save time, we're going to click on open a return. When the box opens, you'll go ahead and type in a social security number, and then either click go to tax forms or go to interview. We're going to go ahead and go to tax forms. As you can see, the tax return has now opened. On the left-hand side is what we call the tree, which is a list of all the forms. And you'll see it's color-coded with red exclamation points for fields that need to be filled in to e-file the return that have not been, and green check marks for tax forms that are completed. From here, you'll see that there's an active screen with the main information. That's your demographic information, taxpayer's name, address, birth dates. It'll be your filing status, your dependents. All of that information is entered here and will then flow into the different forms. From here, we'll go ahead and add a W-2. So we'll click the plus sign above the tree. And when the dialog box opens, we'll type in W-2 and click the plus sign next to the W-2. So we're checking the address is what's on the paper W-2 right now. We're going to scroll down and we'll enter the employer ID number. When we enter that, if we've already entered that data in for that employer ID number, it will automatically populate. So if I've done one for UTS, all I have to do is put the employer ID in and it populates. We'll go ahead and enter $25,000 in wages and $2,500 in federal withholding. And again, any boxes that have information in you would normally fill through. After the W-2, we'll pretend that this is all this taxpayer has. You'll see that there is what we call a refund monitor above the tree. And you'll see there that it shows the current AGI and what the refund is. So again, depending on all the forms that you put in, but we're just doing a quick overview, so we just did one W-2, but you can see what the AGI and the refund is. As you enter data, it is a live refund monitor. If we scroll down to the bottom, we have what's called the vault, and the vault will store all of your source documents. So your receptionist or your preparer can go ahead and either scan in or take pictures. So like a lot of people use it with their tablet or their phone and take pictures of the W-2s and whatever source documents your customers bring, and they're attached right at the bottom of the file so you can open them. You can see there I have a W-2 and I also have a driver's license there. The other thing you see is that it says a signed tax return. You'll notice at the top that there's a button for e-signature, and when they sign the return and click finish, it loads the signed return into the vault. You'll also notice at the top that you can do text message or email with your taxpayers as well, right from within the software.